Continue with tonight's broadcast.
If you've been to one of Capital Health System's hospitals lately, you may have noticed a difference right when you walk through the door. Now you can't just come up to the counter, get a visitor's pass, and then walk on in. You first have to hand over your ID, stop, and smile for the camera. That way they can have a better idea of who their visitors are and who they're here to see.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. Who are you here to see today?
This is my mom.
Now, in addition to saying who you are visiting, anyone who walks through the doors of Capital Health System has to show an ID and then say cheese. This all part of the hospital's new photo ID policy.
It's been very effective as far as monitoring the flow of visitors.
The policy requires everyone who enters to provide a valid ID, such as a driver's license. Then a name badge is printed out with the visitor's name, picture, and who they are visiting. And while the policy helps keep the patient safe, it's less of a security issue and more of a healthy hospital issue.
With the photo ID system that we have here, we can monitor how many patients are in each room by this ID system, and no more than 2 guests are permitted in a room. We feel it's important that part of healing, people need to rest.
Prior to the new system, guests just said the name of the person they were visiting and then were issued a visitor badge. But now the hospital has a better idea of just who is making these visits.
There was never any information on who that guest was that was going up to visit the patient. Where right now we scan their driver's license and we have their name in the system as well as who they're going to visit, and all of that information prints out on the badge with their photo.
The new policy is in place at the Mercer campus and is set to be fully in place at the Fulton campus in the next 2 weeks. And for the most part, it's been a success.
The majority of the folks that are coming in are grateful that we have something in place like this. They think that it's a great thing. So far, we haven't received any negative feedback other than, sometimes people have to dig deep to get their license out.
The computer also stores the pictures for up to 6 months to help reduce waiting time for frequent visitors. Visiting the Capital Health System Fulton campus in Trenton, Callie Cart, WZBN News.